Now that the OCC has given a preliminary approval for Ripple to move forward with their national banking license, what are the next steps? How long is this going to take? What does it mean for XRP and RLUSD and Ripple globally? We're going to talk about all of that in this video. We also hear from 21 shares about their spot XRP ETF. I want to play this clip and give you a ton of additional information and updates from the XRP space. We also hear from David Schwartz here a little bit. So let's jump into this. The OCC conditional approval, First National Digital Currency Bank, Ripple National Trust Bank, and they do BitGo, Fidelity, and Paxos. And I showed this in my earlier video. If you want to go take a look at the letter here from the OCC specifically, you just scroll down. Here it is. You open it up. Boom. Right there. We did read through this earlier, so I'm not going to spend as much time on this now. I really want to get into what happens next. So let's jump right into that. Ripple is now preliminary conditional approval to establish a Ripple National Trust Bank, but it is not allowed yet to open the doors or operate as a bank until it satisfies a long list of OCC pre-opening conditions and then passes a pre-opening exam. So I guess this is like school. They give you the test. You got to go do the test. Then they got to grade the test to make sure you're all good before they can pass you in the class. Was that a bad analogy? I don't know. What conditional approval actually means: the OCC has granted Ripple a preliminary conditional approval to the Charter National Trust Bank as a federally supervised national trust bank focused on the fiduciary and trust and related digital asset services, not a full retail deposit taking bank. The letter is explicit. Final approval and authorization to commence the business of banking under this section rule will be granted once all pre-opening requirements and conditions are met. So what are those? One is formally organize the bank entity in the organization, file and execute the organization certificate and related formation documents with the OCC and applicable corporate authorities. Use Ripple's National Bank NA in organization on all documents until opening. Finalize capital and ownership structure. Raise and fully fund the minimum capital the OCC required in the approval letter. Paid in capital surplus and required capital commitments from Ripple Labs or its holding company. Document any capital maintenance agreements that commit Ripple to support the bank on an ongoing basis. 3, assemble the approved board and management. That's probably something really important. Seat a full board of directors, including independent directors, and ensure any biography fitness issues are cleared with the OCC. All right. So maybe once they set the board of who they are, maybe these people need to be cleared to be on the board of a bank. Right. And so it sounds like their biography and fitness to see if they're supposed to be in that role. I don't think like